particularly as you don't know what's going on in the conversation. They might have been discussing the weather in the northeast.
What era of Pep Guardiola are we in?
Yeah, I mean, he keeps on racking up these landmark matches in terms of what he's achieved, and he got a nice message from Sir Alex Ferguson the other day, welcoming him to the thousandth club, and how they'll celebrate over a nice glass of wine. But Pep just has that sort of almost that sort of angst complex, that driven element. You see him in the dugout, and he almost doesn't look healthy, and he's just got that hunger as if he's trying to prove himself in his first game, let alone his 1,000th. So, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, tactically, they're a mix at the moment. I mean, they can play long ball to Haaland, who can race in behind, and they can play it out from the back. But Donnarumma actually isn't your average play out from the back keeper, and they were hoping that Trafford would come in and do well. And he got sort of caught out a couple of times, but he's better with his feet. So where are they? I still think they miss Rodri. I still think they miss him. Not simply the ball winning, but just that sort of general leadership. Which, I mean, who are the captains there? Ruben Dias as well. Bernardo Silva doesn't really strike me as an obvious captain.
What about Pep and Joe Linton and Pep and the cameraman? Is this King Lear on the Heath? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah. I mean, didn't have sort of three daughters wandering around arguing with each other. I thought that was a bit beneath Pep. And I mean, first, the cameraman works for someone who pays Pep's, I imagine, fairly substantial wages. So, don't pay what do you do? Don't dismiss the ferryman. I thought that was a little bit disrespectful. The guy is doing his job. I mean, sometimes cameramen can get too close, but Pep was wandering around the pitch. I actually thought of all the behaviour on the pitch. First, I thought that was poor for Pep, but also I thought it was poor to go and have such a long conversation with Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, he's not his player. I mean, I know it's not tapping up. I don't think there's any element of that in it, but I think people would consider it slightly odd if Eddie Howe went over and had a long chat with Phil Foden, particularly as you don't know what's going on in the conversation. They might have been discussing the weather in the northeast. But it also, if there's that element of he's almost coaching a player, well, that's slightly weird. I mean, maybe he just feels he's above, he's sort of head of management and player development in Europe, and that he's, it's great that he can go around giving advice. But I thought that was a little bit odd. Get back in the dressing room, rally your players, and move on to the next game.